I have a speech coach. His name is Lou Heckler. Some of you got it, and I'm not kidding you. So Lou, I'm going through this whole coaching myself right now, and he's kind of ripping me apart. I'm hanging down here and waiting for him to build me up. And he was sharing with me how he was flying to a conference getting ready to present, and his seatmate happens to be a psychologist. During the flight, Lou decides to ask the psychologist, what is it? What really is the key to someone's improvement? Individuals who are willing to embrace their own ignorance. That's pretty true, isn't it? Which leads us to the very first element in this model. If you're not self-aware, how do you know? If you didn't raise your hand that you're really recording yourself, how do you know? How do you know what everyone else is saying behind your back? Here's the deal. Reputation is usually what people are saying behind your back. Here's the good news. You get to determine what people say about you every day just by how you show up. Now, leading up today, Bonnie Godsman was coaching me, and we had several conversations so I could get to know what you do and who you are. And she said to me, you really are living this world of change. With technology and some challenges, here's what I think you're living. You're living a world of new work called noise. 24/7 we receive messages, don't we? I mean, how many messages have you already received today? Or shouldn't have I brought it up? I mean, you know when you're in this room, your emails are piling up, you've got text messages coming in, it's 24/7. So what are you going to do to stand out from the noise? And based on what I know about what you do in your industry, here's where I think a lot of us struggle, is lack of brevity. There is not a single person in this room who's not been guilty of saying too much. Would you agree? How many of you feel like you ramble? Come on, be honest. And you're out in right field, you're out in left field, you're wondering how in the world you got there. And then your subconscious, if you're even aware of it, your subconscious lies to you and says, keep talking. Torture them even more. Eventually you'll figure it out. Don't we do that? So if you want to frustrate your listeners, whoever you are trying to influence, if you want to get people to interrupt you, if you want to jeopardize your brevity, all you have to do is start using these words and peppering them in your speech. Now, I bet some of you right now are thinking, that's my entire vocabulary. I don't even know how to speak without it. Have you ever noticed what is common sense is not common practice? That this isn't rocket science. How many times have you seen this before? But I'm so intrigued by we still don't get it. We feel that the more we speak, the smarter we sound. Start thinking and speaking in bullet point sentences. Silence sometimes is the right answer. How many impromptu conversations have you already had today? Besides all of them. Right? And everyone always says to me, well, Stacey, when I know what to say, I don't use extra words. Yes, you do. Unless you're constantly thinking about what you're saying, we tend to go into this mindset of, I need to tell you what I think you need. Adaptability is key for your industry. I mean, think about how you're changing lives. I mean, truly. That the key to your industry is identifying what do they really need. Let them do most of the talking.